Good morning, boys. In class 6, we have already discussed about many dynasties of our ancient India, like Gupta dynasty, Mauryan dynasty, etc. But now we have already entered in the medieval period. So, we should know about few dynasties of medieval period of our India, like Sultanate dynasty, Mughal dynasty. Today we'll know about the Turkish invasion and the establishment of the Delhi Sultanate. So let's start our class. The Turkish invasion and Delhi Sultanate from 1001 CE to 1526 CE. The disintegration of the Abbasid Empire in West Asia led to the emergence of several independent states. These states were ruled by Turks who had earlier served in the armies of the caliphs. The two important states established by the Turks were Ghazni and Ghor. Their rulers launched a series of invasions into the Indian subcontinent, paving way for the establishment of Muslims' rule in India. Mahmud of Ghazni. Mahmud of Ghazni was an ambitious and powerful Turkish sultan of the Ghaznavid dynasty. To fulfill his political ambitions, Sultan Mahmud needed money. He was attracted by the immense riches in the temples of North India. With the loot from these temples, the Sultan aimed to build a powerful army to expand his territorial kingdom in Central Asia. North India at that time was divided between various Rajput clans which were in conflict with each other. Taking advantage of this situation, Mahmud invaded India 17 times in the span of just 25 years between 1000 and 1025 CE and looted its riches. Mahmud first defeated Jaipal, whose territory extended from Punjab to modern Afghanistan in 1001 CE. After the death of Jaipal, his son Anandpal succeeded him as the ruler. Anandpal tried to defend his kingdom against Mahmud. However, all efforts proved futile as Mahmud of Ghazni defeated Anandpal and his allies in 1008 CE. After 1010 CE, Mahmud of Ghazni focused on looting the temples of North India. These temples were not just prayer houses but also held the most precious treasures of the town. He invaded and plundered rich cities like Mathura, Nagarkot, Kangra, Thanesar, and Kannauj. In each of his invasions, he destroyed every temple and looted its treasures. Mahmud's most ambitious and profitable expedition was his attack on the Somnath temple in 1025 CE. Mahmud returned to his capital with immense treasures. Mahmud's attack exposed the weakness of the northern states of India and paved the way for the conquest of India. Though Mahmud was successful in subjugating Indian kingdoms, he had no ambition of establishing his rule in India. He was only interested in the treasures of India, which he used to beautify the city of Ghazni, his capital. Next, that India faced another Turkish invasions, that of Muhammad Ghori. Muhammad Ghori was from the kingdom of Ghor, a province near the city of Ghazni. Muhammad Ghori not only aspired to plunder the riches of India but also expand his reign in the country. In his quest to conquer North India, he came into conflict with Prithviraj Chauhan. In 1191 CE, Ghori attacked Prithviraj Chauhan, the Rajput ruler of Delhi and Ajmer, and Prithviraj Chauhan defeated Ghori in the first battle of Tarain. After a year of planning, in 1192 CE, Muhammad Ghori returned to India. In the second battle of Tarain, Muhammad Ghori defeated Prithviraj Chauhan. and laid the foundation of his reign in India. He occupied Delhi, thereby ending Rajput rule in North India. Muhammad Ghori annexed more Indian territories to his empire and returned to Ghor. He left the consolidation of Indian territories to his military general Qutbuddin Aibak. After the death of Muhammad Ghori in 1206 CE, his empire split into numerous small kingdoms under various military generals. Qutbuddin Aibak took charge of Ghori's Indian territories. He founded the Mamluk dynasty. It is also known as the Slave dynasty because when he became a sultan, Aibak was still a slave of Muhammad Ghori. The period from the inception of his rule in 1206 CE till 1526 CE is known as the period of Delhi Sultanate, as the rulers were known as Sultan and they ruled from Delhi as their capital city. The Delhi Sultanate includes 5 dynasties: the Slave dynasty or Mamluk dynasty 1206 to 1290 CE, the Khilji dynasty 1290 to 1320 CE, the Tughlaq dynasty 1320 to 1414 CE, the Sayyid dynasty 1414 to 1451 CE, and the Lodi dynasty 1451 to 1526 CE.